Good boys and girls, this your boy King Mark the Fresh Boy, and today's video that me ratting to some pastors that was at billionaires, had all the money, and they live in the next level than us. So yeah, so you know what pastor is, right? Be own churches, spend a lot of money on cars, on houses, and jets and planes. So yeah, so to me though, I'm gonna react to some pastors. So it is black pastors, not white, black, all black pastors. So yes, but just let you know that make sure you have your snacks and drinks, get comfortable, get relaxed, cause you won't miss anything. I want y'all to watch the video to now to the end of the video. Alright boys and girls. And to me though, I do short videos. You know what I'm saying? Check them short videos out. Sure, don't be afraid to watch them, cause hey, I do short videos and long videos, and turn around and post my short videos on Instagram. Hey, we're out on Instagram as well, and I turn around and post my short video on TikTok. Show you some love on TikTok as well too. So yes, so we're gonna get to this video that I'm gonna react to. You're gonna see my reaction. You're gonna see the video that I'm reacting to. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share, friend, family, and don't forget that subscribe button will help the channel out. And hit me on Instagram and TikTok. Show everybody some love. Alright, boys and girls. So let's get to it with this video. With these pastors going on with all this money. Alright, insane black pastors, billionaires, mansions are next level. You hear me? Next level. And yes, boys, girl, I got my mice. I got so you know what time it is. So let me hit that like, put a full screen for y'all, and we're gonna watch these pastors living a rich life. Shoot.
Right now I'm at Luxury Auto Collection. I'm looking for my next vehicle to buy. I need people to be like, oh my gosh, you see?
I bet I walk on this money. Woo!
From billion-dollar estates with a
See, this is why people don't go to church.
$300,000 Star Wars theater to properties that could rival celebrity hideouts. These are the jaw-dropping mansions owned by some of the richest black pastors in the world. You won't believe what number 5 looks like.
Oh Lord.
Number 10, Bishop Carlton Pearson. Bishop Carlton Demetrius Pearson was a minister and gospel artist who founded the Higher Dimensions Family Church in Tulsa, Oklahoma back in the 1990s. Now, while his mansion might seem modest compared to what's coming next, the story behind it is absolutely wild. In 2021, Pearson dropped $670,000 on a controversial property right there in Tulsa. This place became instantly recognizable as the backdrop for most of his broadcasts, almost like his personal studio set. The house itself covers nearly 3,000 square feet, featuring 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms in a standard yet surprisingly comfortable layout. But here's where things get interesting. The controversy surrounding Bishop Pearson wasn't just about the mansion. It was about how he got the money to afford it and his notoriously luxurious spending habits. He faced massive backlash after preaching his controversial gospel of inclusion, which questioned the very existence of hell as eternal torment. Church leaders literally declared him a heretic. The theological firestorm was so intense that his church completely lost its building to foreclosure in 2006 as membership absolutely plummeted. People fled in droves. After the whole controversy, he had to shift his entire ministry around, eventually being absorbed into the All Souls Unitarian Church in Tulsa. Despite losing his church building and facing public ridicule, the man sure had his ways with getting and spending money on properties like this Tulsa mansion. Bishop Pearson passed away in 2023 after an illness, but his legacy of controversial wealth and that instantly recognizable broadcast backdrop mansion lives on. But if you think a $670,000 house is shocking, just wait until you see what's coming next.
That probably ain't
Number
nothing.
9. Pastor Lamore Whitehead.
Whitehead.
Controversial right now because I'm going to teach you the understanding of what God is saying. Watch this. I need
They
you to
use God
understand
for
this.
a lot of
Meet Pastor
reasons.
Lamore Whitehead, better known as the Bling Bishop, a Brooklyn-based pastor and founder of Leaders of Tomorrow International Churches. In 2019, Whitehead made a massive move, purchasing an
Whitehead.
absolutely luxurious mansion in Paramus, New Jersey. Guess the price tag? A cool $1.6 million.
That's a
This was indeed a statement property
wow.
spanning a huge
$1.6 million.
6,200 square feet with 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms. The moment you walk through the entrance, you're greeted by a stunning marble entryway with soaring, towering
That's a big house. That is a big house. God said these pastors right here use God's name for a lot of reason. God said this, God said this, God said that. And to me though, we just give our money to them, make them be richer, and we gonna be poorer. That is crazy though. Thank God I won't go to them churches. Cause to me though, if I go to that church, I won't get them a dollar. They'll say, what is sir? No dollar. Need 10 million or 10,000. No. No thank you.
ceilings that scream luxury. The interior features a sleek, modern kitchen fitted with high-end Bosch appliances, the kind of
What
setup
the
you'd
freak?
expect in a celebrity chef's home. But here's where it gets twisted. The purchase was shadowed by a massive controversy because Whitehead was later accused and ultimately convicted of falsifying bank records to obtain the $1.3 million mortgage.
Oh.
Yes, you heard that right. He allegedly lied to get the loan for this palace. Now, we know Lamore Whitehead has been known for his lavish lifestyle and flaunting his fleet of cars worth more than the annual salary of 1,000 Americans. So this doesn't come as a surprise. In 2024, the legal hammer came down hard. Whitehead was convicted on several fraud charges and sentenced to 9 years in prison. The fallout was devastating. Just 1 month before his sentencing, in May 2024, the Paramus mansion faced foreclosure. The dream home became a total nightmare. But wait, it gets even worse. He also faced foreclosure on a series of apartments he'd purchased in Hartford, Connecticut. Back in April 2024, the pastor had gained serious notoriety, not just for his extravagant lifestyle showcased in that mansion, but also for his close ties to powerful figures, including New York City Mayor Eric Adams. And if you think that's shocking enough, this pastor decided to take it a notch higher. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 99% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Number 8. Pastor Toby Adegboyega. Pastor Toby Adegboyega is the controversial UK-based Nigerian pastor, formerly of SPAC Nation and currently associated with the FX Millie Ministry. His primary residence is a multi-million-pound mansion located in the super-affluent county of Surrey, England. The property is reportedly valued at approximately £2.5 million, which translates to about $3 million. But the value isn't even the wildest part. Adegboyega is absolutely notorious for hosting public tours of his mansion on social media, literally using it as a display platform for his lavish lifestyle. The house is just perfect for flashing his $130,000 diamond ring and showing off his insane fleet of luxury supercars, including Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and Rolls-Royces. And of course, he publicly defends this extravagant lifestyle, mansion and all, as a deliberate strategy to connect with and inspire younger generations to pursue wealth legitimately. His words, not mine. The Surrey mansion is frequently used for hosting high-profile guests, including Nigerian celebrities like K1 The Ultimate, which means the property likely features massive entertainment areas designed for parties and gatherings. Given his taste for high fashion, he literally describes himself as offending with Fendi. The interior is expected to feature ultra-modern, expensive designer furnishings and finishes throughout every room. But here's the catch. The homeownership is heavily scrutinized amid serious allegations of financial impropriety and the controversial winding up of SPAC Nation for failing to properly account for donations. During a brutal
Wow.
legal battle over his immigration status, Adegboyega claimed his wife, who earns £100,000 yearly, was helping fund his lifestyle, including this luxury mansion. Even a dummy would not believe that. Despite the public tours and social media flexing, the Surrey location is in an affluent area where mansions typically feature high-tech security systems and large private grounds for maximum privacy. It's all about optics, and this mansion delivers them in grand style. You're probably not aware, but this next pastor literally gifted mansions like they were birthday presents. Number 7, Pastor Hubert Angel.
Angel.
Your wallet.
Angel.
If I be a prophet of God, let that money appear now. If I be a prophet of God, miracle money.
Pastor Hubert
See,
Angel
to my
is
money,
the founder of the
miracle
Spirit
money,
Embassy
drop
Ministry,
down.
which was rebranded as the Good News Church, and he's a controversial advocate of the prosperity gospel on a large scale. Angel owns a lavish, multi-million-pound residence in the United Kingdom, which serves as just one of his primary homes. His properties perfectly align with his wild public image,
See,
which
he got an
includes
airplane.
traveling by helicopter to preach and constantly
What, a
emphasizing
helicopter?
that God wants his flock to be filthy rich. But the whole of social media went wild at his public display of his extreme wealth when he gifted a private island to pastor of Christ Embassy, Pastor Chris Oyakhilome.
So let's
private
compare islands.
island?
And guess what? This island is no longer yours. It's Pastor Chris' island.
Yes, an entire island, but gets even more insane. Angel also reportedly gifted a mansion to his son, Hubert Angel Jr., for his 16th birthday, a move that highlighted the family's outrageous wealth. It makes you wonder, for a ministry of 70 branches spread across over 15 countries, could he be milking his church's funds to sponsor his lavish lifestyle? It's no surprise coming from a prosperity gospel preacher. The son's gifted mansion is believed to be located
I
in a
bet that son
high-end,
about to be
secure
happy like my dad
location,
gave me a
often reported to
mansion.
be in the UK or another developed country.
he
While the
just 16
exact
years
value
old.
isn't publicly confirmed, it's believed to be a multi-million-dollar property, easily rivaling anything we've seen so far. Beyond these headline-grabbing gifts, Angel has a known and sizable portfolio of real estate holdings, including a $2.1 million complex in his native Zimbabwe. These properties perfectly align with his wild public image of prosperity, funded by church donations, which includes
That's a lot of
traveling by
people.
helicopter to preach and constantly emphasizing that God wants his flock to be filthy rich. Well, apparently, starting with their pastor. Given his high profile and controversial status, his mansions are high security, private estates designed to protect his family and massive assets from scrutiny. When you're gifting islands and mansions to family members, you do need serious security. And speaking of serious properties, the next pastor's home looks like it belongs was built for a sci-fi movie.
Oh Lord,
Number 6, Pastor Ty Tribet Thomas.
that's a long
The
name.
American gospel singer, songwriter serves as a pastor of the Live Church in Orlando, Florida, alongside his wife, Shante. He owns a magnificent mansion right there in Orlando, and when people see it, their jaws literally hit the floor. The home is reported to be valued at approximately $2.5 million. The exterior impression is absolutely wild. The home has such a grand, modern exterior that it could easily be mistaken for an office building or something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Step inside, and the living room features stunning all-glass windows paired with plush couches, creating a modern yet surprisingly cozy atmosphere, even without a traditional fireplace. The kitchen is something else entirely. Spacious and ultra-modern, fitted with luxurious marble countertops and gleaming stainless steel appliances, and probably cost more than most church members make in a year. The kitchen
Wow.
includes a huge island perfect for meal prep or casual dining, and nearby there's a separate, formal dining room that's noted for its very rare and unique lighting fixtures that look like art installations. The master suite is described as a personal retreat, featuring a king-sized bed and a private sitting area where you could spend hours relaxing. The master bathroom is equally luxurious, complete with a deep soaking tub and a walk-in shower that feels like a spa experience. There are only a few pastors in the whole of America with a mansion this grand, which writes a million questions on it. For minister of the gospel, why focus thus much attention on material wealth? The questions even became more heated after he cheated with his wife with a choir
Oh.
member in church that nearly crashed his marriage completely. Plus,
Oh,
a shocking
wow.
statement he made on the Breakfast Club saying that church is completely whack. With this coming from a pastor, that already screams a lot. But wait until you see what the next pastor has hidden inside her.
So wait, so you said church is whack, but you a pastor preaching for all these people. Tell people give you your money or give their money to you to live a best life, and then turn around and cheat on your wife. Really, pastor? These pastor ain't nothing. I don't even want to listen to them what they got to say. I don't want no try and heal me. Let me heal you. No, you don't touch me, pastor. No. Heck no. I'm shocked. Like $2.5 million mansion.
Mansion. It's absolutely legendary. Number 5, Pastor Shirley Caesar.
Oh Lord, a
She might be a
female.
woman, but she's no doubt a force in the gospel industry. Gospel legend Pastor Shirley Caesar, the former co-pastor of Mount Calvary Word of Faith Church in Raleigh, North Carolina, takes us into a whole new dimension of pastoral luxury. Her massive
That's her.
residence in
Said
North Raleigh isn't just
Thanksgiving son. I want green eggs, bacon. Yeah, that's her.
big, it's absolutely enormous. And wait until you hear about what's inside. The house stretches over 8,700 square feet of space.
Ooh.
Let me repeat that. 8,700 square feet. The mansion includes 4 bedrooms and a generous 7 bathrooms, which seems almost modest compared to the sheer size
That's
of
a
the place.
big
But here's where
house.
things get wild. The highlight of
That's a
the home
big
is
house.
a one-of-a-kind Star Wars-themed movie theater. Yes, you read that correctly. A Star Wars-themed movie theater inside a pastor's mansion. This isn't just a room with a big screen. The cinema room is elaborately decorated with Star Wars and Star Trek memorabilia, including
Wow.
life-size Stormtrooper and Darth Vader figures standing guard. The original owners built this theater at a cost of upward of $300,000.
Oh,
$300,000 for one room. The theater features purple velvet seats, a flashing marquee just like a real movie theater, and a snack bar complete with a popcorn machine. This is the kind of setup that would make any commercial cinema jealous. Beyond the insane
Jealous
theater,
ain't
the rest
word.
of the house offers stately elegance with huge windows and high ceilings throughout. The kitchen features new appliances and a central island because apparently when you have an 8,000 plus square foot home, everything needs to be supersized. The main bathroom is a sight to behold, covered in salmon-colored marble and including a huge soaker tub, a walk-in shower, and even a fireplace. The luxury is just something else. The home went viral online when Pastor Caesar put it up for sale for $1.5 million as she planned to downsize after living there for over 20 years.
Oh,
The sheer
wow.
unique nature of the theater room makes the house one that could potentially be a paid tour attraction. People were fascinated not just by the size, but by the extravagance of having a $300,000 themed cinema in a pastor's home. Now, Pastor Caesar is undeniably a gospel music icon with a decades-long career, so some of this wealth presumably comes from her music royalties and performances. But the question remains, when you're pastoring a church and living in an 8,700 square foot mansion with a Star Wars theater that cost more than most people's entire
I'm shocked
houses,
by her.
what message does that send to your congregation? How many offerings and tithes passed through church doors to help maintain this kind of
Exactly.
lifestyle?
That's a lot of money.
But if you think a Star Wars theater is wild,
She
the
be
next
asking you to
pastor's real
send me-
estate portfolio will leave you starstruck. Number 4, Pastor Jamal Bryant.
Jamal
Pastor
Bryant.
Jamal Bryant is that man of God that could make you believe any because of how powerfully he speaks. He's the lead pastor of New Birth Missionary Baptist Church in Georgia and has a real estate portfolio that perfectly captures the modern megachurch pastor's lifestyle. And I mean multiple high-end properties that tell a very interesting story about where church resources might be flowing. In 2018, Pastor Bryant purchased a stunning home in Sandy Springs, Georgia for nearly $1 million. The property spans approximately 4,855 square feet and boasts 6 bedrooms, providing plenty of space for family and entertaining. Now, Bryant has stated that a special feature of the Sandy Springs home is its location, right in the heart of the community he serves, allowing him to stay close and connected to his congregation. That's
Oh, y'all see that price? Look, people giving. Hold on. Look at this. Look at that. $5,000, $2,000, $2,500, $1,000.
of the community he serves, allowing him to stay close and
Y'all
connected
see
to his
that?
congregation.
People giving.
That sounds sweet,
That's a
right?
lot of
A
freaking
shepherd
money.
living among his flock. But here's where it gets interesting. In addition to this nearly $1 million house, Pastor Bryant also owns a condominium in the Buckhead neighborhood of Atlanta. For those who don't know, Buckhead is known for its seriously upscale vibe, luxury shopping, and being one of the most expensive areas in Atlanta. Owning a property
wow.
there adds a serious touch of city sophistication to his lifestyle. So, let's do some math here. A house in Sandy Springs pushing $1 million plus a condo in
Yep.
Buckhead, one of Atlanta's priciest neighborhoods.
Yep.
That's a significant real estate investment for someone whose primary income source is supposed to be church ministry. The 6 bedrooms in the Sandy Springs house provide plenty of space, but critics wonder if that's excessive for a pastoral residence. And the Buckhead condo? That raises even more eyebrows about the dual lifestyle being maintained. The question burning in everyone's mind is obvious. How much of New Birth Missionary Baptist Church's offerings are funding this multi-property lifestyle? When your pastor owns prime real estate in 2 of Atlanta's most desirable areas, you start wondering if the mission is really missionary, or if it's more about building a personal empire. And believe me, if you think this is excessive, wait until you see the top 3, because we're entering a mind-blowing territory.
Mind-blowing territory.
Number 3, Prophet Shepherd Bushiri. Prophet Shepherd Bushiri, the controversial clergyman and founder of the Enlightened Christian Gathering Church, a mega church that has followers across Africa. One of Bushiri's most famous properties was located in the prestigious Waterfall Estate in Johannesburg, South Africa, and calling it impressive would be an understatement. The moment you entered this mansion, you were greeted by a dramatic double-volume entrance featuring a unique cascading water fountain that flowed into a small indoor pool. The whole place felt like something out of a billionaire's dream, rather than a church leader's home. The main bedroom offered next-level luxury with a dedicated dressing area and an unusual addition that'll blow your mind, an outdoor shower. Because apparently, regular indoor showers just aren't special enough when you're a prophet. The kitchen was absolutely top tier, fitted with appliances including a built-in cappuccino machine and sleek Korean countertops. Adjacent to this gourmet kitchen was a formal dining area offering plenty of space, designed perfectly for entertaining guests in absolute style. Well, here's where the story takes a dark turn. The luxury life ended for the Centurion Mansion in 2020 when South African authorities seized the property to recover debts following fraud and money laundering charges. The prophet who preached prosperity found himself facing criminal charges, and authorities literally took his mansion to recover what was owed. How many offerings from faithful congregants across Africa went into funding these palaces? The Enlightened Christian Gathering Church followers were supporting what they thought was spreading the gospel, but the mansions tell a story of wealth accumulation that seems far removed from any traditional religious mission. But the next pastor's mansions make even Bushiri's properties look like a budget apartment. Number 2, Bishop T.D. Jakes. Bishop T.D. Jakes, founder of the Potter's House, a massive non-denominational megachurch in Dallas, Texas, with over 30,000 members, has a mansion story that spans decades and multiple properties, each more impressive than the last. Bishop T.D. Jakes has a net worth of $20 million. This includes his ministry, media productions, houses, and cars. Back in 1990, Jakes purchased a stunning traditional-style mansion in Dallas, Texas. This traditional mansion was absolutely immense, covering 10,681 square feet of space. The property included 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, ideal for his large family or the frequent important guests that surely came through. It was situated on a nearly 2-acre lot directly across from White Rock Lake, offering spectacular waterfront views that alone would make the property worth millions. The exterior featured a majestic look with tall white pillars at the entrance, giving it that classic southern mansion vibe that speaks of old money and established wealth. But the outdoor amenities were where this property really showed its true luxury level. The grounds were absolutely amenity-rich, including a swimming pool, a gym cabana, a koi pond for that zen aesthetic, and a built-in grill for entertaining. This was more than a home. It was a complete luxury resort on nearly 2 acres. This second mansion was significantly bigger, spanning an absolutely impressive 14,346 square feet. To put that in perspective, the average American home is around 2,000 square feet, meaning Jakes' Fort Worth mansion is roughly 7 times the size of what most families live in. The property represents the absolute pinnacle of pastoral luxury, a massive compound that speaks to wealth accumulation on a scale that makes you wonder how any church salary, no matter how large the congregation, could justify this level of spending. With the Potter's House having 30,000 members, even if each member gave modestly, that's a huge amount of money flowing through the church. The question that haunts these mansions is simple but unavoidable. How much of that offering money went toward the 10,000 square foot Dallas mansion and then later the 14,000 square foot Fort Worth mega mansion? Bishop Jakes is undoubtedly a powerful speaker and has book deals and other ventures, but the scale of these properties suggests a level of wealth that seems disproportionate to even a successful ministry career. And somehow, there's still one pastor whose mansion makes even Bishop Jakes' properties look almost modest in comparison.
Who?
A name you're all too familiar with.
Who?
Number 1, Pastor
Oh.
Creflo Dollar. It's no surprise
I be
why
hearing
Pastor
him
Creflo Dollar earned this
on
top
the
spot.
internet.
The founder of World Changers Church International in College Park, Georgia, and one of the most well-known proponents of prosperity theology, lives in properties that redefine what it means to be wealthy. His name is literally Dollar, and he's living up to it in the most spectacular way imaginable. Dollar's main home is a massive estate located in Fayetteville, Georgia, valued at approximately $3.4 million. But that number doesn't even tell the real story. This isn't just a house. It's an entire estate spanning an absolutely enormous 182.5 acres of land. Now that's basically a small town. This makes Bishop Jakes' 14,000 square foot mansion look average by comparison. But wait, because Dollar doesn't just have one massive estate, he also owns a luxurious
money.
condominium in
That
the
was called
upscale
Dollar.
Buckhead neighborhood of Atlanta. The Buckhead condo is truly impressive, featuring 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. The master suite is an absolute standout, complete with its own private spa. Because
Really?
apparently,
A
when you own
barber
a
shop?
17,000 square foot mansion, you still need a separate city property with a private spa. Adding even more sophistication to the condo is a stunning floor-to-ceiling marble fireplace that probably cost more than most cars. Let's add this up for a moment. A 17,000 square foot mansion on 182 acres in Georgia worth $3.4 million,
Yeah.
plus a 5-bedroom luxury condo in Buckhead with a private spa, plus a $2.5 million mansion in New Jersey with an elevator. The combined value easily
wait, hold up. He got
exceeds $8 or
three?
$9 million in real estate alone, not counting the maintenance, property taxes, insurance, and staffing needed to maintain these properties. World Changers Church International has thousands of members who faithfully give offerings, tithes, and special donations, believing they're supporting ministry work and spreading the gospel. But when the pastor's personal real estate holdings include multiple multi-million-dollar properties across different states, it's hard not to wonder how much of that church money is being redirected into personal wealth accumulation.
Exactly.
The 182 acres alone could house entire communities, yet it's the private estate of one man and his family. One thing is crystal clear: being a mega church pastor in the prosperity gospel movement can be extraordinarily, almost unbelievably profitable. The question is, should it be? The numbers don't lie, and the mansions speak for themselves. What do you think?
Of course, mansions do speak this. They be using people with their money. Talking about God's all that. That mean people, it be new people, old people coming to church, get that money to them. But to me though, I hope y'all enjoying this video. I hope you made it to the end of the video. And you did, make sure that like and subscribe, turn back on, comment, and share for your family. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel out to hit me on Instagram and TikTok. Sure, bro, some love. Alright, boys and girls, and I will see y'all next time.